start with platinum standards. We want to declare who we are for the rest of our life. Progress does not require time. Most people say progress requires time, right? Progress doesn't require time. Progress requires emotions. Progress requires your frequency, your belief that you can do it. The promise of platinum has always been one statement: 10 years of success.
Investing in platinum is one of the finest decisions I have made in my life. Not because I have become a better coach now, and I don't say that when you buy platinum you get bunch of courses, but for me platinum has become a lifestyle.
Why can't I be happy with myself?
His platinum program is a blessing. Each course gives you at least 20-30x value.
I actually went through a separation. Honestly, if Indu and Mitesh weren't there in my life, I wouldn't be here standing in front of all of you, smiling, laughing.
Has created magic after joining Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. Both of them are like true magicians for me. I have really achieved whatever I wanted, and as Mitesh sir says in our platinum course, 10 years success in 1 year. For me, it is 10 years success in 6 months.
One word for platinum is angelic manifestation.
Mitesh recording.
Let's live platinum standards. And for me, platinum standards before anything is about being a great human being first, not being first.
It's all possible because of really Mitesh sir.
Realized before platinum I was completely confused. I was not able to do what I wanted to do in my life. My dream was really big, but nobody was there to support me. Nobody was there to guide me on right direction and right time. So Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am came in my life, and they are like just amazing, not less than God.
This is the first time I'm facing a camera, and this confidence I got from Mitesh sir and Indu ma'am. So this is the advantage you get once you join Platinum family. You get confidence, and the course is a value adding course where you get lots of people, friends, a family outside your own family.
When I joined Mitesh sir, he told me one thing, that is, only money can give you material things, not everything.
सर आपने हमारी फ्रीक्वेंसी इतनी अच्छी अपग्रेड कर दी कि हमने 2 BHK फ्लैट अट्रैक्ट किया, कार अट्रैक्ट की, मैजिकल मनी अट्रैक्ट की। और सर मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ प्लैटिनम एक वर्ड में अगर कहें तो इट्स पैसा वसूल। कभी भी आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि आपका पैसा वेस्ट हो गया है, क्योंकि सर हमेशा 10x वैल्यूज देते हैं।
My life, my rules.
Ready? Let's go. Step into the magical world of Law of Attraction with Indu and Mitesh Khatri. They are masters with over 18 years of experience, authors of 2 best-selling books, Law of Attraction and Awaken the Leader in You, trained over 300 organizations worldwide, and have a lasting impact on over 1 million people across the globe.
It's life-changing, amazing, awesome.
I've become more positive.
I've never been happier in life.
Stress, tension, they are scared to come to me.
Paisa vasool, I like that.
Full on masti.
Indu and Mitesh are here to make a remarkable change in your health, relationships, career, money and spiritual lives.
The growth has been phenomenal, I would say. Knowing from where I was and what has happened in the last 1 year, I would say it's phenomenal.
Today the dam is open and the miracles are happening every moment.
My entire outlook has changed. I was never so elated. I was never so happy.
I've been able to be a go-getter and really create results. So certain objectives that we had at the beginning of the year, which many people thought would be a challenge, I was able to accomplish them in 6 months.
So what are you waiting for? Join the magical world of Law of Attraction today and transform your lives now like you never thought possible. Give it up for Indu and Mitesh Khatri.
All right. Hey, everyone. Here we are starting today's masterclass on Platinum membership to learn how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Before I continue, if my voice is clear, my video is clear, give me a quick yes in the chat window. Some of you are attending right now from Zoom. Some of you are attending right now from YouTube Live, Facebook Live. We are right now streaming this on multiple platforms live at the same time. So if you're able to hear me loud and clear, quickly say yes in the chat window. Let's just see what's happening in the chat. Yes, people are saying yes. Okay, great, perfect. Now, while I'm starting this masterclass, very important point. I hardly look at the chat window because I'm constantly looking at you, at the camera here, and I'm talking to you here facing the camera. So make sure that you don't ask me any questions in the chat window because you'll feel, why am I being rude? Why am I not answering your questions? It's only because I'm directly talking to you here. I'm not in the chat window. Everybody clear about that? Give me a quick thumbs up like this physically. Okay, perfect. So now, what is today's program all about? It's all about learning how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. And that is why my first question to you is, why are you here right now? Are you here to solve any of your problems in your health? Or is it relationships? Or is it career? Or is it financial life? Why are you here? I want you to take 10 seconds and quickly write down in the chat window. And don't worry about writing whatever you're writing in the chat window because I have kept the chat on private, which means only I can read your messages. So don't worry. So I will read a few messages right now. And whenever I tell you I'm reading, I will read. But when I'm looking at you, I'm not reading. Okay? So here we go. Let's give you 10 seconds. Quickly tell me, what are you here for? Why are you here? Do you want to achieve something in your health, your relationships, career, or financial life? Let's understand that by looking at some of your answers. Okay, some of you are saying you've been struggling in your health for a long time and you want to manifest good health. Okay? Some of you are saying you've been worried about your relationship because you're breaking up with someone right now and you want to recover that relationship. Okay. Some of you are also saying life and business both. So what do you mean by life and business both? Your life includes all 4 areas of life, right? HRCM. Business is only career and money. So when you say life and business both, what do you really mean by that? To solve my health problems and money problems. Okay. Now, some of you want to recover from debts. Some of you want to make sure that you start increasing your income. I think here is why you are here. Everybody is here because they want to improve their life. They want to upgrade their life and they want to attract something new in their life and achieve their goals, obviously. But I'll tell you a bigger reason that you're probably here. And tell me if I'm wrong. You're probably here because you're stuck somewhere in your life and you're stuck for a long period of time. And you're tired of being stuck. And now you are ready to upgrade your life and you're looking for an answer of how to upgrade. And probably my Platinum membership message invited you. And the message of the webinar is what? The message is achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. And maybe when you read that, you thought, if I've been struggling for so long, maybe, just maybe, Mitesh can show me how to achieve that 10 years of success in 1 year. And maybe I can stop being stuck in my life. Now, if yes, type in yes in the chat window if you have been stuck in some area of your life. It might be health or relationships or career or money, doesn't really matter. And wherever you are stuck in your life, I want you to quickly write down on your notepads and in the chat window, for how long have you been stuck? Have you been stuck in that particular situation for only 1 year or 2 years or 3 years? And every time I ask people this question, you will be surprised that the answers I get is never in months. It's always in years, always. People are stuck for 5 years, like simple things like not able to lose weight for 10 years. Problems like same relationship issues happening for 10 years in a marriage, or not able to attract a good life partner. How many people are facing this problem right now? Tell me in the chat window right now. Some of you not getting a job for a long period of time, or some of you are in a job but not getting the progress that you want in the job for a long period of time, and you're stuck for 2 to 3 years without a promotion, without hikes, financially not able to save money, income is half, expenses are double, financially stressed, and not now, financially stressed probably for the last 5 years or 10 years. Once again, if that's true, type in yes in the chat window. So I believe you are here because you want to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. If yes, I want you to write this down on your notepad. I am a platinum member. I have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. Let's start with that manifestation. Let's start with that intention that you're already a platinum member and you have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. When people start with this intention, the chances of attracting that goes 10 times higher. Okay, so let's start with that belief. And I want to tell you, in order to achieve that 10 years of success in 1 year, what are the 3 things that you're going to learn today? Write down the first thing that you will learn today. The first thing you're going to learn is 100% clarity on why are you stuck. How many of you have this confusion that I don't know why I'm stuck? I've tried everything. I've done multiple courses. I've read a lot of books. I've taken a lot of support from people. I just don't know why it is not working for me. Why am I stuck? Today, you will get 100% answer of that in the next 15 minutes. Would you like that answer? Type in yes in the chat window if you would like that answer. Second thing that you will learn today is 100% clarity on the root cause of success. See, success is not on the surface. Success is somewhere in the roots of life. Let's understand what is that root cause of success to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. So first point will show you why are you failing and why are you stuck in that failure. And the second point will show you how to go beyond that and achieve extraordinary success in your life. Okay? Third and the most important point, everything, 100% clarity on everything that you need to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. That will be the third and the last point. Now my question is, how many of you promise to be with me till the third point? Because I'll tell you why I'm asking you this. If you're not committed to achieving 10 years of success in 1 year, you may not be able to be with me till the third point. But if you are committed, you'll find a way to be with me till the third point. And that's why I tell people that attend as if this is a lifetime opportunity. What do I mean by that? Think that from this program, you will get 100% clarity on achieving 10 years of success in 1 year, and your life before today and your life after today is going to be 100% different. Let's start with that intention, right? Let's attend like this. It may not happen, I understand, but at least let's start as if this is a lifetime opportunity. How many of you are ready for that? Type in IP, I promise, that you will attend as if this is the biggest lifetime opportunity of your life. So sit straight, right? Like don't lie down, don't take phone calls in between. Sit as if you're sitting in $1 million program in a conference hall live with me. Switch on your video, right? Like tell everybody not to disturb you for some time. Because only when you're attending as if this is $1 million opportunity, you receive that opportunity. Make sense? Perfect. So let's begin now. While I'm starting, and I told you those 3 secrets that I'm going to teach you right now. First, I want to be very, very transparent with you. And I want to have a fair deal with you. Everybody please type in FD, fair deal. Can I have a fair deal with you? Here is my fair deal. By the end of today's program, when you are 100% clear, 100%, not 99%, that you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year with me, be willing to invest in the Platinum program so that you can achieve that success with me. And the investment of the program is going to be approximately 6 lakhs. Now you're like, oh my God, Mitesh, 6 lakhs? Okay, let's find out in the end if you feel 6 lakhs is more or is it less. Because when you really are 100% convinced that you can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, the amount of 6 lakhs is going to look nothing to you. But join only when you are clear. So I'm being very, very fair, very transparent since the beginning. Is this a fair deal, everyone? Type in FD again if that's a fair deal, right? Okay, perfect. Let's begin. I want to start with sharing with you about my struggle in my life when I was in your position many, many years ago. This was about 25 years ago in my life when my health was down, my relationships were down. I had 3 breakups back to back. My career was not doing well. I was very confused in my life. I had no idea what I was doing. By the way, how many of you can relate with me? Type in R for relate if you can relate with me, because I was so confused that one day I wanted to do recruitment business. Second day I wanted to start a restaurant business. The more opportunities I could find, I was just getting confused and confused and confused. Financially, I was not doing well. I had a lot of debts and I was stuck for about 5 years in my life in all 4 areas of life. Everybody write down these 4 areas, HRCM, and type it in the chat window also: health, relationships, career, and money. And that time, one of the reasons I am very successful today. By the way, how many of you have been following me for quite some time now? Maybe on YouTube, maybe on DMP, maybe on my advanced LOA workshops or somewhere else. Can you say that I'm a fairly successful person? Type in yes if you agree that I'm a decently successful person in all 4 areas of life. But I was not like that. I was a total failure actually. The reason I'm successful today is because of one lesson in my life. You know, there are some times in life where one thing changes everything in your life, right? So I went through that experience 25 years ago when I discovered the biggest discovery of my life. Write this down, please. The biggest discovery of life, and really the biggest discovery. What I mean by that is that changed my life completely. I am whoever I am today because of that one lesson that I learned from my mentor. How many of you would love to learn that lesson that changed my life forever, and it can probably change your life forever? Are you interested in that? Type in yes. Okay, I'll tell you what is that lesson. Take your hands like this. Take your hands like this. And imagine there's a watch between your hands or a clock between your hands. Okay? And do this. And now repeat with me, crunching time. Yes, crunching time. My mentor taught me this concept many years ago. He said, Mitesh, if you really want to be successful in life, find out a way, learn ways of how you can crunch time. I was confused. I was like, what do you mean by that? So he gave me this explanation. He said, everybody take your hands like this, please. Come on. Attend as if it's $1 million program. Come on, take your hands. And he said, achieving more in less time. He said, if you can figure out this science of crunching time in life, you can become extraordinary. And he proved it to me. And I'll prove it to you through the same thing that he did with me. Can you give me names of some people right now in the chat window of any industry who you would consider are extraordinary people in the world? Like super successful people in the world whom you look up to as your role models maybe. Who are those people? I'll give you an example that someone that I look up to. By the way, I got the name in the chat window already. Elon Musk, someone I really look up to. Ratan Tata ji, right? Ambani. Can I say in the film industry, it's Shah Rukh Khan kind of people? Yes or no? Amitabh Bachchan ji. In many other industries, sports, who would you look at in sports? Virat Kohli, right? Every industry you will see these people who are succeeding at super fast speed. And my mentor told me, take any one of these names and you will realize that these people somehow have figured out how to achieve more in less time. And that is how they are successful. Example, Sachin Tendulkar. Can I say he's extraordinary? Raise your hands, right? How does Sachin Tendulkar become extraordinary? What is the definition of that? When he has more runs in less what? Tell me in the chat window. More runs in less what? Less balls, isn't it? Who is called an extraordinary football player, like Ronaldo, for an example, who creates more goals in less matches or less time? Yes or no? Who's called an extraordinary actor or a successful actor? Someone who has more hits in less lifespan of his career. How many of you agree with that? This is the definition that changed my life. And I'm like, wow. And he told me, Mitesh, get onto a journey of figuring out how can you crunch time. He said, the day you get this science in your hands, nothing can stop you after that. Like, just get this. How do you crunch time? How do you achieve more in less time in any area of life? And I made myself commitment that day. I said, I will do everything in my life to learn how to crunch time. How many of you promise me that you will also do everything in your life to learn how to crunch time? Type in IP, I promise. By the way, before you promise me, would you agree this is, if you learn this, like, you don't need anything else after that, right? You don't need any program after that. You don't need any person in your life after that. Anything you want can become successful for you if you learned the art of crunching time to doing any task of life. Is that making sense? Is that right, what my mentor said? Perfect. So what I did was I started learning from my mentor and many, many mentors after that. It took me many years to discover the science. But once I discovered the science properly, and I'm about to share 3 secrets of that science with you right now. How to achieve more in less time. How to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. 3 of those secrets, there are many, but 3 special secrets that helped me. And can I share some of my results with you? What happened with me when I learned how to crunch time? Type in yes if you're okay with that. In my health, you remember I told you I was struggling, I was overweight, I was not able to exercise every day. And I was not able to lose weight for more than 5 years in my life. How many people here are having the same problem, that you're stuck in your health and you're not able to lose weight for a long period of time? Tell me how long. Tell me in the chat window. In my case, once I learned the science of crunching time and the 3 secrets which I'm about to share with you, here is what happened amazingly. I lost 17 kilos in 3 months. Now, please tell me if that's wow. See, more success in less time. And here is the best part. I did it in a very healthy way. I did not do crash diet. I did not go on hunger diet. I was eating 4 times in a day beautifully. I was eating everything I like, and I still achieved 17 kilos in 3 months. And here is the weird part. I did not go to the gym during those 3 months. But the best part is, today I'm still able to maintain that weight. Most people can't lose the weight. If they lose the weight, they gain it again. In my case, not only did I lose the weight in 3 months, I was able to maintain that for last so many years. And if you don't believe me, how long have you been following me? And have you noticed my body language is maintained? My fitness is maintained. Is that right? Like, I'm not getting older by age. Physiologically, biologically and physiologically, people are telling me I'm looking better day by day. But that's because I work on my health and I use the science of crunching what? Crunching years of my age. How? Don't worry, I'll show you. In my relationships, you remember I told you I was not able to be successful in my relationship. I had 3 breakups back to back. The moment I learned this, I found my life partner in just 3 months. And now I and Indu, I hope you know Indu is my life partner. We've been married for more than 20 years and happily married. By the way, how many of you have seen me and Indu and you know that we share a beautiful chemistry that people have told us that, Mitesh, your chemistry with Indu is just amazing. But we've been able to maintain that, and we've been able to maintain that not only with each other, we've been able to maintain that with thousands of people. Today, there are more than 20,000 people who meet me every month. I'm not saying so far, I'm saying every month, new 20,000 people meet me, and I'm still able to maintain a decent relationship with all. So take your hands like this again. Say more love. In what? Less time. Isn't that amazing? How many of you here are stuck in relationships? You'll realize simple things like love you're not able to maintain. So what's happening is people are having not more love, they're having more hatred in less time. They're having more struggle in less time. It's the opposite happening with people. Yes or no? Today I'll teach you how to get over it because I got over it. In my career and my financial life, in the first 17 years of my career as a corporate trainer, as a leadership trainer, I made 50 crores in the first 17 years. Okay? And I became India's best corporate trainer. I wrote a book called Awaken the Leader in You, and it became a national best-selling book in just 9 months. It's not easy to do that in 9 months. Once again, everybody take your hands. More success in less time. Listen, I'm not saying this to boast about me. I'm saying this to tell you that I have practiced crunching time. So I can tell you from experience, this is possible. Question is, are you excited to learn? Right? And I'll tell you the best part about my financial life. What I achieved in 17 years, okay, I achieved in the last 5 years. I'm not joking. Which means in the last 5 years, I made another 50 crores. What I achieved in the first 17 years, I achieved in the last 5 years. Now type in amazing if you think that's amazing. And here is the best part. In the last 5 years, okay, majority of my income came in the last 1 year, which means what I achieved in the first 4 years of my career as a law of attraction coach in the last 5 years, I achieved in the last 1 year. I doubled my business. Now, why am I able to do this? Because I'm telling you, I'm learning the science of everybody take your hands like this and say crunching time. It's not about the money. Once you learn this, anything becomes possible for you. And that's what I'm about to start teaching you now. Question is, are you ready to learn how to crunch time? Type in yes once again in the chat window if you're ready. If you're ready, let's begin with the first secret. The first secret is 100% clarity on why are you stuck in your life. My mentor told me one of the biggest reasons that we are stuck in our life is because we don't have 3 things in our life. Everybody please write down these 3 letters in the chat window. MGM. Quickly write down MGM. Measure, grow, and maintain. Write this down. Measure, grow, and maintain. MGM. What is MGM? Let me explain. Measure, grow, and maintain platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. Platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. For the rest of your life, you maintain that in all 4 areas. Let me explain what that means. First of all, 90% people, my mentor told me, do not have a way to measure their health, relationships, career, and money standards. So let's understand what are standards. Very simply put, when you go to a 5-star hotel, that 5-star hotel has a standard. Would you agree with that? And I'll tell you the definition of a standard. Please take your hands like this, everybody. Say, I live life, platinum standards, nothing less than that is acceptable. See, when you say you don't live something below, when you say you don't live something below and you maintain that, that's called what? It's called a standard, right? Can I say that 5-star hotels maintain a certain hygiene standards, maintain certain food standards, maintain certain decorative standards? Raise your hands, yes or no? So that's like below that not acceptable, right? So my mentor said the first thing is you need to learn to measure your health, relationships, career, and money. We don't have standards. How many people here are guilty? Type in G for guilty if you're realizing that right now you don't even have a way to measure your standards, right? Second thing, he said not only measure it, but grow it. Grow it. Every week, grow it. And the only way to do that, he said, is if you have accountability every week, once a week. And he said if somebody worked with you for 52 weeks, how many weeks in a year? 52 weeks, right? He said if somebody works with you for 52 weeks, the whole year, and every week this person asked you two questions. Everybody write down these 2 questions, okay? And I and my platinum members do this every Friday at 9:30 p.m. Sorry, 9:40 p.m. The first question is, what is your current HRCM standard? What is your rating on a level of 1 to 10? That's the question you must ask yourself every once a week. It can be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you decide. Second question is, by next week, same time, how much will you increase it by? And then somebody has to be behind your life to help you grow. This is called accountability. Everybody type in accountability in the chat window. How many of you agree we all need accountability in our life? Raise your hands, yes or no? So he said, my mentor said, the first problem is we don't know how to measure. Second problem is there is nobody to help us to grow every week. There is no accountability. And that is why you will observe that when people leave their job and start their business, out of 100% people, 90% people come back to the job within 1 year. How many of you have heard about this, by the way? Type in yes if you agree with that. 90% people go back to a job because suddenly there is nobody to help them grow every week. Nobody is taking accountability. Nobody is asking them questions about what have you worked, what have you performed, what will you perform next week. There is no accountability. There is no appraisal system. But in a job, people grow incrementally, regularly. Why do people grow in a job regularly? Because there is accountability. But my mentor said that's not enough. You also have to maintain. Maintain. Everybody write down this word maintain. If you don't maintain, then achieving that is useless, right? Example, during Sachin Tendulkar's time, there was another player who was as successful as Sachin Tendulkar, probably better. But the reason Sachin Tendulkar is known today, because Sachin Tendulkar could do what? Maintain that standard, right? And not just maintain, like even today he's maintaining it. But is he maintaining in one area of life or all 4 areas of life? Everybody tell me that in the chat window. 1, 2, 3 or 4? All 4. So platinum standards is not about making a lot of money only. Okay, let me give you an example here. So let's take an example of a very successful film star who has a lot of money and a lot of fame. You tell me, is this person platinum standards as per what we are talking right now? Sanjay Dutt. Tell me in the chat window, would you consider him as platinum standards? Does he have success in all 4 areas of life? And is he able to maintain that in all 4 areas of life? No. That is why he may have a lot of fame, he may have a lot of money, but that's not what we are calling as platinum standards, right? Let's take another name from the film industry. Amitabh Bachchan ji. Can I say he has platinum standards? Is he maintaining his health even at the age of, what, 75, 80? Is he still able to maintain his relationships? Is he still able to maintain his career, his financial life even today? Yes. And there are many such people in the world, right? Virat Kohli, Dhoni, from the cricket industry. Just look at any industry in the world. If you're calling somebody platinum, they have to fulfill this criteria. They have to achieve more in less time, and then they have to maintain those standards in all 4 areas of life. Otherwise, it is not success. Is that making sense, everybody? Type in MS if that is making sense. So let's do one thing. Let's make this practical workshop right now. Let's measure your current life standards, okay? Give me 4 numbers in the chat window in one go. First number for health, second for relationships, third for career, and fourth for money. Example, let's say I'll give you my numbers. When I did this exercise for the first time, I wrote 3, 3, 3, 2. 3, so that was out of 1 out of 10. 1 being lowest, 10 being highest. So first time when I did this exercise, my rating was 3 for health, 3 for relationships, 3 for career, and 2 for money. Where would you rate your rating right now? Quickly tell me in the chat window. And don't worry, I will not take your name. And remember, only I can see your chat. Nobody else can. So comfortably, confidently tell me your numbers in the chat window. Okay, some of the numbers I'm reading here are 9765, 5221, 6656, 7546, 1111, 3201. Okay, don't give yourself 0. You're alive, right? You can't give yourself 0. 7722, 1456. Now listen, whatever the number you have written down, observe this. Take your hands like this. Do you see this wave in your numbers somewhere? Right? Like 1 is up, second is down, or 2 is up, or 2 is down. Do you see that wave? The first problem is we don't have standards in all 4 areas of life. And the second problem is the numbers that you've written right now are not even correct. I'll tell you why. How many of you wrote this number without any benchmark, without any criteria? You simply wrote this number based on your gut feeling. Type in G for guilty in the chat window. If you wrote this number based on gut feeling, ऐसा कोई criteria नहीं था आपके सामने कि okay, criteria number 1, criteria number 2. No, it was just a gut feeling. Yes? So please take your hands like this. Come on, take hands like this. Give yourself a tapu. Because this was a wrong answer. This is not a benchmark based answer. If you call something a standards, it has to have a benchmark. Write that down. Write that down. Standards have benchmarks, otherwise it's not a standard. How can you say something is a standard without a criteria, without a benchmark? Correct? So I'll tell you my benchmarks that I learned from my mentor, which I call as Platinum Standards Benchmark. Then you tell me your number one more time. Everybody good with that? Perfect. So let's begin. I'll tell you my actual numbers when I did this exercise for the first time and when my mentor gave me these benchmarks. Write down for health for Mitesh. Write down my name for Mitesh, 3. Now when I wrote 3, first I had not written 3, first I had written 6. So my mentor gave me these benchmarks. Here are the benchmarks. He said, do you have ideal body weight right now? I said, no, I'm 17 kgs overweight. Can you exercise every day without fail? And do you love exercising? I said, no, I'm very lazy. I can't exercise every day. Do you have any health problems? And at that time I had slip disc. He said, then if you can't fulfill all of these criterias, then you cannot rate yourself anything above 5. One more criteria he gave me. He said, can you do 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 10 minutes every day? I was like, what? 100 squats and 100 push-ups? That's a lot. He said, yes, but only then you can rate yourself 7 out of 10. So I rated myself 3 based on that benchmark. Now tell me, where would you rate your health? And you will realize your number just dropped. How many of you realized your number dropped? Because I gave you a benchmark, correct? Now let's write down for relationship benchmarks, which my mentor gave me. Again, I had written 6 for my relationship also. But then he asked me, do you have really good friends in your life? And I said, not really. In fact, I've attracted a lot of wrong people who have cheated me. He said, do you have a life partner whom you can trust? I said, no, I've had 3 breakups. He said, do you get along with your mom and dad both? I said, no, only with mom. He said, do you get along with yourself so much that you love yourself? I said, I don't think so. He said, again, you can't rate yourself beyond 5, 3 or 4. So based on that benchmark, I gave myself 3. Where would you rate yourself? Give yourself a rating now. I give you a criteria for relationships. Then he gave me criteria for career. He said, are you doing what you love to do? I said, no, I've still not figured out what I want to do. He said, are you one of the best at doing what you're doing? I said, I haven't even figured out how can I be the best. He said, exactly the point. He said, the day you love doing what you're doing and you are the best in that area that you're doing and you are deeply satisfied every night when you're sleeping, that day you can rate yourself 7 out of 10, not otherwise. And one more criteria he gave me. He said, do you have 10 different career options where all areas you are successful? I said, 10? I can't handle one career properly. He said, yes, but Mitesh, if you look at platinum people, people who are extraordinary in the world, do they have one source of income or multiple careers? Yeah, they have multiple. In my case, I had barely one source of income at that time, and that was also, I was not successful at that time. So I rated myself 3. Where would you rate yourself for your career based on these benchmarks? Finally, for financial life, he asked me, the benchmark is, do you make double income compared to your monthly expenses? I said, no, half. Do you have enough money saved in your bank account to take a holiday for 1 year right now? I said, it's not possible. He said, do you have any loans or debts right now? I said, yes, I do. He said, again, you should not even rate yourself beyond 3 right now. So I rated myself 2. Where would you rate yourself based on these benchmarks that my mentor gave me? And again, tell me all 4 numbers in the chat window now. And you will realize that suddenly these numbers dropped. How many of you agree with that? So I made myself a promise that I'm always going to work on my life standards based on these benchmarks. And I'm going to achieve these benchmarks by growing my standards of life of all 4 areas every week. In my case, I chose every Friday 9:30 p.m. Initially, I did it in 2-3 weeks, but then I left it. I'll tell you why. It's very difficult to do this alone. How many of you agree with that? So then I joined a community which also is called as Platinum Membership Community by Tony Robbins. Very expensive program. And very regularly now, we were measuring our standards every week. You remember I told you how much money I made in the first 17 years and then the next 5 years? You remember I told you how fast I lost my weight? It was all after I learned how to not only measure my benchmarks, but how to grow it every Friday with accountability. And that's what we do with our Platinum members every week now. Now, how many members here promise me that the day you join Platinum, you will work with me every Friday and you will measure your standards with me every Friday. And every Friday, you will be accountable to me and you will grow it every next Friday. And in 52 weeks, if you did this, I have a simple question. Doesn't matter how much you're struggling right now. If somebody was with you like this for 52 weeks, is it practical to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year if you measured yourself for 52 weeks? You may even start with 1, 1, 1, 1, okay? But every Friday, if you improved by even 1 point, even by half point, in 12 months, in 52 weeks, can we reach 7 out of 10? Come on, tell me practical in the chat window if that's practical, right? It is practical. And that is why I was able to achieve it. And today, more than 1,800 Platinum members have worked with me and have achieved Platinum standards. Now type in simple. If you agree this is simple and this works. Type in this works. Do you think this works? 52 weeks, do you think this works? And I'm telling you it works because I can give you lots of testimonials, lots of proof. And here is one example. Everybody write down this name, Harshil and Snehi. Harshal and Snehi are one of our senior most platinum members. When they joined us, they had 3 crores of debts. Harshal had almost thought about committing suicide. They were almost getting divorced. And they both were depressed because of a lot of problems in their life. Here is Harshal's life right now. Went from suicide to an inspirational life. Went from zero income to 10 lakh rupees a month. Went from smoking to addiction free. Went from divorce to a happy married life. And today, he has crossed a total revenue of 2 crores after joining Platinum, and he's paid off all his debts. And after paying his debts, he's made 2 crores on top. Today, he lives on a penthouse in Mumbai facing the sea link. Now, please tell me, if Harshal can achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, if Snehi can, can't you? Type this in the chat window, I can. Because if you don't believe you can, then even if I help you measure every week, it'll not work, because then you won't support me to support you. So finally, I'm asking you one last time. If you did MGM for 52 weeks, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Type in absolutely in the chat window if you agree. Absolutely. I think you can. I have faith in you. Let's go now towards the secret number 2. Secret number 2 is about 100% clarity on the root cause of success. What is the root cause of success? Here is the root cause of success. The biggest reason people are not succeeding in their life is because you need 2 criteria to succeed. Everybody write down 2 criteria to achieve platinum standards, and to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, to achieve more in less time, you need 2 criteria. Criteria number 1, basic education. In today's world, education is critical. 20 years ago, 30 years ago, an Ambani could be successful without education. But in today's world, competition is very strong. Can I say you at least need basic education in life? Because otherwise, you won't be able to handle Facebook, internet. How many of you agree basic education is important? Now, 99% people have that. In fact, let me ask you this question. How many people here can say that your basic education is complete? Type in I in the chat window quickly. And if it is complete, which I think it is, like schooling, graduation, right? Tell me how much money was spent by your parents approximately from the time you got into school for the first time, which is primary, till the time you passed out, which is college. Total, how much money was invested by your parents? Tell me the total amount of money quickly. Approximately. Nobody has the exact number, but approximately. Okay, some of you are saying 8 lakhs. Some of you are saying 25 lakhs. So if you're saying 25 lakhs, that means you did some higher education or probably lived in a city, right? Because in villages, the expenses are different. In bigger cities, the expenses are different. If you went abroad, now see, somebody just wrote 1 crore. That means you probably went international for your education. Okay. Whatever is the amount of money that you've spent or your parents have spent, write that number down. Also write down how many years was invested in order to go through your basic education. Tell me how many years, quickly. How many years? Depending on your education, right? Depending on whether you did schooling or graduation or post-graduation. Okay, the answers I'm getting are anything between 15 years to 25 years, depending on whether you became a chartered accountant or an MBA, doesn't matter. So think about it. Anything between 5 lakhs to 1 crore people have spent here in their education. Anything between 15 years to 25 years they have invested in their education. With this hope that one day when we finish our education, everything will be set. We will be successful. And your parents used to keep saying, remember, beta, do your homework, beta, padhai kar lo, focus these few years. Once your education is complete, life will be set. How many of you remember those days? Mom used to keep saying that, dad used to keep saying that, beta, focus, life will be set if you focus on this few years of your education. Do you remember that? Okay, come close to me. Based on the ratings you gave yourself right now, can you say your life is set? Give me yes or no. No? So what is the ROI? Everybody write down ROI. Return on investment on the money invested and the time invested by your parents and by you on your education. What is the return on investment so far? And many of you will realize barely return on investment. How many of you agree with that? And I'll tell you why. Not because education was not required. You required that education. But because the second criteria is where no money was invested, no time was invested. How many of you want to know what is that second criteria to become platinum? Type in now. Type in now if you want to learn now, or do you want to learn the second criteria next week? Now? Sure. Type in now. Come on, take the effort. Work as if this is $1 million program. Okay, so here is the second criteria. Life skills education. Life skills education. Most of you don't even know what that is. Let me explain. Life skills is those skills required for you to actually succeed in the practical world, not just in your job. How many of you agree the amount of money invested by our parents, or probably by us, and time invested in the life skills education area is almost zero? Now type in zero if you agree with me. What are life skills? Things like motivation skills, things like public speaking skills, things like selling skills, things like influencing skills, relationship building skills. How much time was invested by our parents for that? Hardly anything, right? And what is the consequence of that? Let's understand the consequence of that. I'll give you an example. I want you to take your notepad and draw 4 columns like this quickly. Do it with me. Come on. Let's make it a workshop. Let's make it very practical for you. Health, relationships, career, and money. Can some of you tell me quickly, what are the problems in your health right now? Quickly tell me, what are the problems in your health right now? Based on what you're telling me, since I have got these answers from thousands of people so far in the last 5 years since I started these workshops, here are some answers which I can tell you are common answers. Most of you will have these answers, but let me give you those answers here. First, weight problems, which means either you're overweight or you're underweight and you're not able to maintain your weight. Second, can't exercise every day, right? Like you just don't have the ability to motivate yourself to exercise every day. Unhealthy eating habits. Type in yes if you have these problems, right? And not just that, many health issues. Some of them could be diabetes, some of them could be arthritis, some of them could be migraine, some of them could be autoimmune problems, some of them could be allergy issues. Do you have these problems? Yes? Okay. So if you look at your goals that you have are the exact opposite of these problems. What is the exact opposite of these problems? You want to have ideal weight. You want to exercise every day, right? You want to be having healthy eating habits. You want to have healthy body. You want to solve all your health problems and have a healthy body. So if you think about it, it's not rocket science. This is what you want. Is it too much to ask this? No. So then why don't we have it? Why don't we have it? I'll tell you why. The reason you don't have it is because of this gap. What is stopping you to go from here to here is this missing piece. That is your life skills. Missing skills in HRCM. Let's quickly write down some missing skills. Tell me, what skills do you now realize you are missing, because of which you're stuck here for 5, 10 years. If you would have learned these skills here, you would have got here. I guarantee you. What are these skills? Let's understand. Again, I'll give you some common answers to start with. Motivation skill, right? Motivation is not a feeling, it's a skill. You should know how to do it every single day, right? Diet management skills. You should know how to manage your diet. It's a skill, by the way. How to handle your cravings, right? How to handle what to eat, what not to eat. That's a skill, by the way. Not just that. Exercise every day. Can I say that's a skill? Because most people don't even know how to exercise properly. They would hurt themselves. They run too much, or when they exercise, they will hurt their body by stretching too much, because we don't have those skills, correct? Lack of consistency. Tell me if these problems are there with you. These skills are missing. Now, simple question. If you got these skills, simple question, if you got these skills, how much time will it take to learn these skills? कितना time लग जाएगा? बताओ मुझे chat window में. Will it take 3 years? Will it take 5 years? Will it take 10 years to achieve these skills? नहीं. कितना time लगेगा? Even if you commit to it, कि चलो आज से सीख लेते हैं, कितना time लगेगा? 6 months? On the higher side, 1 year? Yes? If you really achieved these skills, won't it become easy to go from here to here? Come on, tell me in the chat window. Now, my question, if someone was there to give you these skills, can you at least learn the skills? Type in yes in the chat window that this much I can do. Can you that much you can do? If somebody is with you to help you every week to build these skills, kar loge itna. And I'm telling you, none of your problems are rocket science. They can be resolved and you can have an amazing life if you have these life skills. Let's take a few more. Let's go to relationship problems. What are the relationship problems you have today? Bad marriage. Or can't attract a partner. Right? Conflicts happening at work, at home, right? Reserved by nature. People take you for granted. Are you having these problems right now in your life? Tell me what are the problems in your relationships right now. So if you really think about it, your goals are not rocket science. Your goals are also very simple. What do you want in life? Happy married life, beautiful family, right? Self-love, good friends, good colleagues. और क्या चाहिए जिंदगी में, right? If you think about it, is this rocket science? No. So then why are we not achieving it? Again, what is missing? Think about it. From here to here in your career, in your relationships, what's missing? Skills. Relationship skills. What skills? Let's understand. Listening skills. You don't know how to listen to your partner, right? The skill to build rapport. What is rapport? Learning to make anybody comfortable with you in 10 minutes is called as rapport building skills. Influencing skills. We don't have influencing skills. We don't have conflict management skills. Conflict management skills. We don't have that skill. Simple example. A girl gets married in India. Has she been given the skill to manage her mother-in-law? Type in yes or no. A man gets married. Has he been given the skill to manage the expectations of his wife? And when she doesn't understand or when she doesn't agree with him, how to handle that fight? Has he been trained into that? When a man goes to a job, has he been trained how to understand the boss's expectations? And if the boss is angry, how to say sorry and how to develop that relationship? Has a person got that skill before joining a job? No. That is why we keep struggling in life, because these skills are missing. And you will observe in the corporate world, people work on these skills. The company works on these skills, and because of that, people get success in career to a certain extent in their jobs. But in corporate company, they don't teach you entrepreneurial skills. That is why when you leave the company, 90% people fail and go back. Let's take an example. What are the problems in your career right now? Tell me your problems in your career right now, quickly, everybody. Don't have a job. Or maybe you have a job, but maybe, let's say right now, not getting promotion, correct? And some cases you're getting promotions, but in some cases you're not getting appreciations. What's another problem? Stuck with one career. You're just stuck with one career. You don't have more options in life. A lot of people are feeling unsatisfied, which means they're doing what they don't like to do. How many people here are facing that problem right now? You're doing what you don't like to do. Again, if you really think about it, what are your goals in career? Good job or kya chahiye zindagi mein, right? Good job or good business, right? Satisfaction at work every day. You want to be satisfied every day in life? Yes or no? At your work, that I'm doing a good job. Help people, right? Be famous in your career. How many of you want to achieve fame in your career? You want to, right? So if you think about it, it's not rocket science. More or less, all of us want the same things. But what's missing in the skills? Let's understand that. In the skills, clarity is missing. Decision-making skills are missing, right? What else is missing? Negotiation skills are missing. Then perception management skills are missing. How many of you don't even know what is perception management skill? Perception management means learning the art to build a brand of yourself, like a personal brand. most of us don't know how to manage your own brand. So because of that, what happens is people misunderstand you. In the office, you do all the work, somebody else takes the credit. How many people have experienced that at home and at work both? Type an I in the chat window. That's happening because you don't know how to manage your own perception. You do the work, but you don't know how to take the credit for the work. Yes or no? Now, these skills are missing. So if you think about it, between relationships, career, whatever problems we have written and whatever skills we have written, how much time will you take to learn these skills? Listening skills, clarity, decision-making skills, negotiation skills, perception management skills, influencing skills, conflict management skills. If you put your mind to it, okay, I'm going to learn this now. How much time will you take? Again, 6 months to a year. So is it practical to then achieve all that success of that you've been wanting for the last 10 years? Can you achieve it in the next 1 year if you worked on these skills? You will, right? Last example, money. What's going on in your financial problem right now? Less income or no income, correct? Debts are there. Money is stuck somewhere. You're not able to recover the money because we don't have the skills to recover that money sometimes, right? One source of income. These are the problems. What are the goals? Goals are very simple. I want to double my income, correct? I want to save money for my future. I want to be financially free one day where I have enough money to save so I can work because I want to work, not because I have to work for money. And I can be financially free. Simple goals, right? Everybody has these goals. But what's missing here? No selling skills. आता ही नहीं लोगों को सीख. How many people here don't know how to sell, by the way? Be honest about it and type in guilty in the chat window. If you don't know how to sell yourself, you get awkward selling, correct? Not just that. You don't know how to build MMS, multiple money making skills. MMS, multiple money making skills. You don't know how to manage your money. You don't know how to multiply your money in investments, which means if I give you 1 crore today and I said, okay, learn to invest this and by 1 year, show me 15% return on this money by investing into mutual funds or stocks. Most people are scared. They don't know how the science works. If you worked on these money skills, can I say in 3 to 6 months, you will be able to learn these money skills. And if you worked hard enough, in 1 year, you can even master these skills. Please type in yes if you agree, you will get it. Then if you get it, can you then achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Dekha? Practically, I'm telling you, this is possible and you can do this. And if you don't believe me, here is a proof. Write down this name, everybody, Chetan. Chetan is a chartered accountant. When he joined us in Platinum, he didn't have any of these skills. So as a chartered accountant, he was working in a job, making only 50,000 rupees per month for 3 years, not getting a promotion, not getting a hike. How many people can relate with Chetan right now? Type in I. If some of you can relate with his example, not everybody can, but maybe if you can. Today, you want to see what is Chetan's life? Here is what he's done within 1 year. Went from 50,000 rupees per month to 3 lakh rupees per month. He went from 1 to 5 sources of income. He went from being a student to being an NLP coach today. Went from being overweight to having his ideal body weight today. And today, Chetan can do 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 10 minutes. Type in wow if you think this is wow. So my question is simple. If Chetan can do it, can you do it? Can you work on your life skills? Because I'm telling you, if you work on your life skills, anything is possible in your life. So secret number 3, 100% clarity on achieving 10 years of success in 1 year. Did I give you that clarity right now? Raise your hands, yes or no? So now let's go towards the 3rd secret. But before I go towards the 3rd secret, I want you to promise something to yourself. Whether you're joining Platinum today or tomorrow, doesn't matter. Promise something to yourself. I will build my HRCM skills. All these skills. I will make a list of these skills and I will build these skills. Did you promise that? Come on, physically raise your hands. Say, I promise. Okay, awesome. Now let's go towards the 3rd criteria, the 3rd secret, which I promised you today. 100% clarity on how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Here is the answer. You need a life coach to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year because you remember I told you MGM, measure, grow and maintain. You remember I told you build your life skills. Do you think it is easy to do that alone? Be honest and answer that in the chat window. Many people say, I will lose weight, मैं कर लूँगा. what happens? They're not able to do it. Because what we don't realize is we need a life coach. And if you don't believe me, let's look at the most successful people in the world. And I'm saying the most successful people in the world also have a coach. Don't believe me? Let me give you examples. Mahatma Gandhi's coach was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. How many of you did not know that, by the way? Type in IDK, I did not know, if you didn't know that. Here is Bill Gates. Bill Gates' coach was Warren Buffett. Again, how many of you did not know that? Oprah Winfrey's coach, Maya Angelou. How many of you again did not know this? And Sachin Tendulkar's coach, Ramakant Achrekar. I think most of you have heard about this. Type in yes if you've heard about this. Take any successful person in the world. To achieve 10 years of success in 1 year, they do MGM, they do their life skills, but they don't do it alone. They make it happen through a coach. I'll give you an example. This is Beshu. When she joined us, she was depressed. She went from depression to happiness within 1 year. She went from loneliness to having a good relationship. When she met me, she was broken up in a relationship. Today, she has an amazing life partner. She went from 0 income to 50 lakhs in revenue. Today, she's not an employee. Today, she's an entrepreneur. And this is not just one example. We have many such examples. This is Rita. Rita, when she joined us, she had panic attacks. And today, it's 100% healed. She went from struggling to successful coaching business within a year. And today, she's made more than 25 lakhs as a life coach. How many of you want to, by the way, become a life coach in your life? Type in I in the chat window if you want to become a life coach. Here's another example. His name is Raja. Raja, when he joined us, was an HR manager in a multinational company. But in spite of being a HR manager, he was not good at his relationships at home in his personal life. So from struggling, he went to having great relationships with his family members, with his colleagues, and his business associates. Not just that, he quit his job and started a business. Today, he has earned more than 25 lakhs and multiple businesses. So now my question is, are you ready to learn your life skills? Because the question is very simple in front of you. If you learned 100% of these life skills, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Now, some of you are like, Mitesh, I don't know if I can achieve 100. Okay, look at the second question. Can you achieve 50% of your life skills? And if you achieve 50% of your life skills, can you achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? You can't achieve 50? Don't believe in yourself? Okay. Can you achieve 10% life skills? Utna to kar loge. Can you then at least make some amount of success happen? If not 10 years of success in 1 year, maybe 10 years of success in 1.5 years? Possible or not possible? Just tell me that in the chat window. I'm telling you it's possible. If you go through all these 3 learnings. Learning number 1, measure, grow, and maintain your platinum standards in all 4 areas of life. Secret number 2, build life skills to achieve 10 years of success in 10 years of success in 1 year. And secret number 3, get a life coach immediately in your life. Don't waste time. Okay? It's been about 60 minutes I'm with you. How has the time been so far? Give me one word. How was the last 60 minutes? Did you feel amazing? Did you learn a lot? Did I fulfill my promise of showing you how to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? Did I give you that clarity right now? Are you feeling that hope that you can finally move beyond your stuckness in life? Yes? Okay. Now you have 2 choices. Choice number 1, do nothing, nothing will change. Choice number 2, trust yourself and trust me. Now my question is, how many of you would like to trust me right now? And how many of you would like to accept me as your coach? If you would like to accept me as your coach, type in the word coach in the chat window. Because what I'm about to do for those people who are accepting me as their coach right now is, I'm going to invite you to become part of my Platinum membership, and I'm going to give you all the details right now. What is Platinum membership? What will you get in Platinum membership? What is the kind of support we offer? What is included? What is not included? You get all that clarity right now in the next 20 minutes. Those of you who are really, really committed, type in the word coach. And after you've written the word coach in the chat window, repeat this with me first. Declare this with me first. I declare to live life platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. Once again, I declare to live life platinum standards, because nothing less than that is acceptable. If you've declared that, then let's begin to understand how Platinum membership, we both together with 1,800 members together, we can achieve this. How? Let's understand now. So if you're ready, type in R for ready in the chat window quickly. Are you ready to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year? If you are ready, here is the image that I'm showing you. Draw a triangle like this in your notepads. And this triangle will give you clarity about what platinum is. Everything that I'm teaching you in platinum, everything, all the support, everything can be explained in this one image. So let's write down this triangle let's draw this triangle quickly on your notepad. First point. There are 3 things that you will need in platinum. One is you will need platinum coaching in all 4 areas of life. What are the 4 areas of life? Once again in the chat window, everybody. H, R, C, M. Simple, right? So you'll need platinum coaching in all 4 areas of life. I promise you, we'll give you that platinum coaching and I'll give you more details of every area in the next few minutes. But you'll need a second thing, which I will give you as a bonus, a platinum community. Write this down, please. Platinum community. And a third thing, you will also need platinum courses. All these 2 things are bonus for you. Don't worry. And we'll give you one additional bonus at the end if you stay with me till the end of this conversation. How many of you promise to get one more additional bonus? I've not shown that here, but that bonus I'll show you in the end. It's more than worth 1 crore. Ready? Okay, so let's get ready to understand this whole image one at a time. First, health. You need health coaching instantly. So first, you'll get all the motivation and the coaching to start exercising every day with me. In fact, you and I, our entire community, will exercise together. Every morning, we will do daily dancing fitness. I have hired a choreographer. Every morning, this choreographer comes and on Zoom, everybody logs in together on Platinum and we all dance together. How many of you would love to do that? Type in love it in the chat window if you would love to do that. Daily hope, nope, no healing. Daily, for the rest of your life. Wouldn't that be amazing? Think about the results that you will get in your body and in your heart and emotionally in your mind. If you did daily hope, nope, no with me every day and not just once, twice a day. Coaching for health crisis. Whenever you go through health crisis, I'll be there with you. Okay, I'll give you some examples of that right now. What I'm saying is, let's achieve 10 years of fitness in 1 year. I'll give you all the skills required to achieve that within 1 year. Here is an example. This is Jyoti. Look what she's saying. I had cancer. I did not have a job. I did not have love in my life. After becoming platinum, I healed my cancer, got a high-paying job, and attracted love in my life. And by the way, in Jyoti's case, it did not happen in 1 year, by the way. It happened in 6 months. So if it's possible for her in 6 months after cancer, can you do it? How many people here are healthy right now? I mean, be grateful. You're healthy, which means at least right now you don't have these kind of problems. And how many people are not healthy right now? Can I say you're better than Jyoti probably? At least cancer to nahi hai. So if she can do it, you can do it, right? But if you don't have any health problems, look at this one. Ravi Shankarji says, I could not even do more than 2 push-ups when I joined Platinum. After joining Platinum, within 3 months, I am now doing 100 push-ups and 100 squats in 10 minutes. And he's 62 years old. Type in wow in the chat window for Ravi Shankarji. 62-year-old gentleman. And this happened with him in 3 months, not in 1 year. Okay? Not just this. Imagine when you get all this Platinum coaching in health. Now you can avoid the cost of gym memberships. You can avoid hiring a private trainer. You can avoid paying for healers. You can avoid therapists and counselors. You can avoid the cost of medicines unnecessary on your health. You can avoid poor health unnecessary. So think, what's the value of your health? Can I say your minimum value of your health is definitely 5 lakhs? Value of your health. I'm not saying you pay 5 lakhs. But can I say the value of your health is definitely 5 lakhs? Type in yes in the chat window. Now, that is my offering today for Platinum Health. Let's talk about relationship coaching now. For how many of you relationship is more important right now? Type an I in the chat window. We'll instantly help you improve your relationships. Coaching for relationship crisis. The deal is, within a few months, let's create amazing relationships at home. Let's create amazing relationships at work. And let's achieve 10 years of relationship happiness within 1 year. Don't believe me that's possible? Watch this. Vamika is saying here, listen to the exact words she's written here. I had decided to sign the divorce papers, but after joining Platinum, I recovered love and respect in my marriage. Today, it's been more than 2 years and we are still happily married. So not only did she recover the relationship, for 2 years it's maintained, By the way, that time she had one kid, today she has two children. This is the kind of magic that is possible in your relationships if you are willing to work on your what? Relationship skills. Vamika worked, she got the results. Avoid all these unnecessary costs when you get these relationship coachings in your life. Bad relationships. What is the cost of that? What is the cost of attracting wrong people in your life who cheat you? What is the cost of a bad divorce? What is the cost of being taken for granted every day in your life? What is the cost of being lonely and then going through sadness and depression in your life? All of this can be avoided. And then think, what is the value of relationships in your life? Can I say, just like health, relationships also very valuable? Don't believe me, this is Nikunj. She's saying, I was living alone with two children, feeling lonely, jobless and helpless. After joining Platinum, today I love myself and I have multiple sources of income. By the way, she has become a relationship coach. That's why I showed you her example. So from my point of view, health, 5 lakhs, relationships, 5 lakhs value. So far the value of Platinum is 10 lakhs. Again, I'm not asking you to pay 10 lakhs, but can I genuinely say the value of health and relationships is definitely 5 lakhs? Yes? Great. Let's learn about your career coaching. Instantly, let's improve your career first. Doesn't matter whether you don't have a job, doesn't matter whether you're struggling in a current job, let's work on that immediately when you join. Any career crisis that you go through in the future, we'll help you with that. Create a career that you love, multiple career options. Why one? Let's create multiple career options. And let's achieve 10 years of that career success within 1 year. Here is an example. Akshay. After joining Platinum, he says, I learned extraordinary leadership skills. And as a result, today, I got 400% growth in my salary. Today, Akshay is making crores in his salary. Crores. I'm not giving you the exact number because that's his salary amount. But crores in a salary is not easy. But he reached that position because of the kind of skills that he developed in his career. And if he can, so can you. What are the costs that you think Akshay avoided and you can avoid now in your career? Career mistakes, handling crisis alone, slow growth, failure in career, limited career options. All of this can be avoided. And that is why, what is the value of your career now? Can I say again, if health is 5 lakhs, if relationships is 5 lakhs, can't your career be minimum 5 lakhs value? So the total value of Platinum now goes up to 15 lakhs. Let's talk about money. Favorite, everybody's favorite, right? For how many of you money is really important right now? Type an I. Let's instantly work on improving your money frequency. Let's work with you during your financial crisis so that whenever your financial crisis happen and you go down in life, Platinum family is there with you. Coaching for multiple sources of income, not one source of income. Achieve all your financial goals and make sure that you achieve financial freedom and achieve that 10 years of income within 1 year. Again, I'll give you some proof. This is Romy. I was in debts and financially I was struggling for more than 5 years, she says. She was struggling and she was stressed for more than 5 years. After joining Platinum, I paid off all my debts and earned more than 60 lakhs within 1 year. If a senior lady like Romy can do it beyond 60 years age, why can't young people like you and I do it? You can definitely do it. Arvind. Financially, I hit rock bottom. My bank account was almost empty. After joining Platinum, I earned 2.3 crores in 5 months and now I'm financially free. Today, I make more than 2 lakh rupees per month. Think, this is the kind of results that is possible in your financial life also. All you need to do is work on your money skills with me. Okay? So health, relationships, career and money. Money is value again minimum 5 lakhs. Total value goes up to 20 lakh rupees. The best part is, imagine all this life coaching for the rest of your life. No need to go anywhere else after this. No need to buy anything more after this. One-time investment for the rest of your life. How many of you want to know what is the investment for Platinum now? Raise your hands. Okay. The total value before that, imagine lifetime access to also weekly accountability calls, daily 2 support calls, customized solutions for you. And when you look at all this, what's the value for you? For me, the value of this is about more than 20 lakh rupees. When those of you who are joining now for the next 10 minutes, we'll give you a special offer price of joining Platinum at only 4 lakhs. But I want to do something very special right now. Only for few people who promise me something. The promise you have to give me is, if you give me a testimonial in 3 months, maximum 6 months, I know I say 10 years of success in 1 year. I think it's possible for you in 6 months. What testimonial do I want? Testimonial do I want? I want this testimonial from you on video that yes, I achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. Do you promise that? Type in yes if you promise that in the chat window. And if you promise that, then instead of paying 4 lakhs, which is what most people will pay, you will pay only 3,84,000 rupees, period. That is your only fees that you will pay. Link is in the chat window. Now let's get ready to achieve that success. We've talked enough about it. Click on that link. And when you click on that link, let me show you how to join. Here is an example. When you click on that link, you will see this kind of a screen where you put in your name, mobile number, email ID. After that, you'll see these 3 options. International students, if you're joining, use this option. Indian students can either use this option or this option. If you want to join EMI, you can join on EMI. Here is how. Click on complete order. We have tied up with some banks, and only if you have a credit card, then it will work. So let me click on complete order again. Hold on. Let me refresh that screen for you. Okay, here we go again. So clicking on EMI, complete order. Sorry, 1 second. Let me put my details there. And now going back to the screen and complete order. Okay. So when I click on complete order, it will take me to an option where I can either use a credit card or a debit card. If you want to make a full payment, you can use any one of these options. Doesn't really matter. But if you want to join on EMI, you got to have a credit card. We have tie-up with specific banks. When you click on this EMI option and you go to credit card option here, you can see the banks that we have a tie-up with. If your credit card shows here, congratulations, you're qualified. If your credit card doesn't show here, then maybe as per your CIBIL score, you're probably not qualified there. But if your credit card shows here, let's say HDFC Bank, click on this. These are the EMI options that will be available to you. Imagine this. If you go for a 24 months EMI, you can literally join Platinum membership at 18,000 rupees per month. That's it. That is one way of joining. The second way of joining is you can pay 15,000 rupees right now as a block amount. Now, what is a block amount? You're blocking this deal right now to make sure that when we increase the fees next week to 4 lakhs, you don't lose this deal. So pay 15,000 rupees right now. The balance fees you can pay within 7 days limit. Maximum 7 days is the limit. So those of you who want to right now pay by 15,000 rupees, there's a second link in the chat window for you. It's called miteshkhatri.com/block. See the link over there? miteshkhatri.com/block. If you want to pay in full or in EMI, use the first link, miteshkhatri.com/full. Now, as you are joining, I want to give you something more as a bonus. You remember I spoke about Platinum community? Time to learn about that. So to give you more value, I want to make this fees so small for you that the bonuses are like 10 times more valuable. Here we go. Platinum community worth 5 lakhs. How? 1,000 plus magical friends for you now. Mastermind with successful people. Practice magic of 6 every day with manifestation with Platinum members. What Platinum members do is we log in with each other every day, 2 to 3 times in a day. They manifest for me, I manifest for them. So imagine this. You want to manifest something for yourself and your manifestation is not working. Platinum members together as a group will manifest for you. You will manifest for them. The results are mind-blowing. That is what we call the magic of 6 manifestation every day. You will get access to that. Achieve 10 years of success in 1 year with your Platinum community. And this now you have for the rest of your life. So if you total up that value, what is the value of Platinum now? 20 lakhs for the value of coaching, 5 lakhs for Platinum community. Total is now 25 lakhs, but you're not paying 25 lakhs. You're only paying 3,84,000 rupees one-time fees. And for the rest of your life, nothing to pay, nothing to buy, nowhere else to go. Everything you need is in one place to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. But those of you who are joining, I want to make it even more easy for you. This fees has to become so small in your mind that the value has to become 10 times more. So here is some more bonus for you. Platinum courses. And these are courses that people pay a lot of money for. Some of you have probably even paid money for it. I'm including these courses free for Platinum members. Here are the courses. Advanced LOA course, Wealth Mastery course, Relationship Mastery course, Leadership Mastery course, Health Mastery, Digital Coaching, NLP, Best-Selling Author Program, practical spirituality, platinum coaching internship. This is very powerful, by the way. Coaching internship is for those people who want to become a coach. I'll give you an opportunity to be a coach on my panel, become a facilitator, and work with our community. How many of you want to become a facilitator in my community very soon? Type an I in the chat window if you're interested in that. Law of Attraction and DMP certification. How many of you want to become a Law of Attraction coach yourself? We'll give you that certification. Vastu certification, so you can become a Vastu consultant. Platinum DMP, which means you will get recordings of last 4 years of DMP. Daily dancing fitness. External collaborations like handwriting analysis program by Imran sir, investments course by Modit sir, and Reiki level 1 and level 2 by Pooja. This is included. And special bonus only for those people who are joining in this webinar, only this webinar. When you join us today, I will give you 3 coaching businesses in a box. What's a business in a box? I'll give you not only that as a course, but I'll give you the copyright to replicate that and start your coaching business. Here are the 3 coaching businesses that you get. Healer's business, life coaching business, corporate train the trainer business. Example, everything required to start your healing business in just 2 days. Ready invitation script, ready webinar script, ready course content, and ready scaling system. All of this ready. Let me give you an example of someone who's a dancer. Write down her name. Her name is Vardhani. Vardhani is just a classical dancer teaching students dance. Look what she's saying here. I'm a dance teacher and I always wanted to help people. After joining Platinum, I became a healer and today I help thousands of people every month. I have crossed 3 crores of revenue today in Platinum as a healer. Now, how many of you are blown away by this? Type an I in the chat room if you're blown away by this. A dance teacher making 3 crores as a healer. Isn't this amazing? That's possible for you in this business. Certification is also available, which means you will be valued by people because you're getting a certificate directly from my company. Imagine your name in the center of that. Next, you're also getting everything required to make millions as a life coach. You'll learn how to attract clients. You'll learn how to make webinars. I'll give you ready-made webinars. You'll learn how to have ready coaching content. Not just that, you'll get coaching case studies and you will have a scaling system to grow your multi-million-dollar coaching business. You will get more than 400 recordings of videos that I have already recorded, where I have personally coached people on topics like suicide, topics like migraine, topics like relationship problems, topics like not having a job. All these 400 case studies videos where I have personally coached people in 45 minutes and changed their life, you get access to those 400 videos. This is a mind-blowing treasure that you're getting. Plus, look at this result. This is Deepak. Listen to what he's saying. I was struggling in my coaching business, but after joining Platinum, I earned 1 crore in 8 months because of the life coaching business model. Imagine you being able to achieve this. It's possible in your life if you follow the model step by step. And not just this, I have more for you. You've also got the life coaching certification, which means you will be valued in the market. My brand certifies you as a life coach. Imagine your name at the center of that. Next, corporate train the trainer business. You also get knowledge, frequency, content designing skills, delivery skills, marketing skills, all of this. And as a result, look at Reena. Listen to what she's saying. When I joined Platinum, I was struggling and could not even speak fluent English. Today, I'm a successful corporate trainer and I also teach law of attraction in a college. See, when you learn these things and when you have a full model ready, you don't have to start from scratch. Everything I did in 17 years in the corporate training world, you're getting ready. Then if Reena can succeed without even learning how to speak fluent English, so can you. Okay? So when you now total up all these value of all these bonuses, what does it come to? Platinum coaching 20 lakhs, Platinum community 5 lakhs, Platinum courses 21 lakhs. Total comes to 46 lakhs. But again, you're not going to be paying 46 lakhs. You're paying one-time fees of only 3,84,000, and for the rest of your life, no upsells. You don't have to go buy any course anywhere else. Everything that you need to achieve 10 years of success in 1 year is one place available. Community friends are there. I am there. Indu is there. We're all going to work together with you. So click on the link, join now, and the moment you join, you will get a welcome video from me on email where I will give you a complete orientation on how to start your journey. And you will get a Zoom link where I will meet you for an orientation to give you more clarity on how to achieve your journey in Platinum. Okay? And there is one more bonus that I promised you till the end. Are you ready for that? Here we go. One more bonus. Platinum speakers. We decided to invest more than 1 crore every year to invite extraordinary speakers who are very expensive and bring them to Platinum to teach you something new every time. Example, Imran sir, Modit sir, Dr. Joe Vitale. We are making sure that the world's best speakers, the world's best coaches come and teach our Platinum members. And that is why we invest more than approximately 50 lakhs to 1 crore every year on this. Imagine what is the value of having these kind of valuable coaches and speakers directly teaching you in Platinum. The value of this is minimum 1 crore. So when you total up Platinum coaching, Platinum community, Platinum courses, and this 1 crore value, the total value of Platinum goes up to 1 crore 46 lakhs. Again, you're not paying that. You're only paying this one-time amount. That's it. One time, rest of your life, I'm with you, Indu is with you, your Platinum community is with you. All you have to do is learn with us, grow with us, and then maintain your Platinum standards for the rest of your life. So those of you who are ready, begin. Click on the link. And if you have any questions later, you can ask me those questions in the orientation, because the orientation is where we go more details into how do you really start, which course do you join first. But some common questions I want to answer here now. Question number 1. I'm an international student. I'm joining from somewhere out of the country. How will I work in Platinum? Simple. You go through the videos on yourself, on your own self-guided time. Take your time. You have lifetime access. And on weekends, you will have to manage your time to keep awake at night if you're from US time or Canada time, but you don't have to attend every weekend. Third, we are going to give you 2 support calls every day. One of that support call will definitely fit in your time zone. Come in that support calls. Make sure that you take regular support. Practice manifestation with all the Platinum members every day. And we will add you to a WhatsApp group of international students only, where there are members from US, from Canada, from Singapore, from Dubai, from New Zealand, from Australia. Think about the names. We've got people from all over the world, and they work together in their own time zones, and they work as a community and achieve 10 years of success in 1 year. Second question is, how much time do I have to invest in Platinum every day? Well, minimum 30 minutes to 1 hour every day. And if you can't even invest that much of time, then ask yourself, are you even ready for 10 years of success in 1 year then? And if you're committed for that, half an hour to 1 hour is just, I would say, minimum. In fact, you should invest more on your own. Why not? Give it your 100%. Give all your time that you can now. When you're investing, take the best out of Platinum. Okay? Third and the most important question. Can we deduct the fees of some of the courses that you've already joined? No. That was a course. You completed the course. You consumed the course. That is done. In Platinum, you're not joining for Platinum courses. Platinum courses is free for you. That is why we can't refund what we are not charging you for. What are we charging you for? One-time fees for the rest of your life for Platinum coaching. Platinum community is bonus. Platinum courses is bonus. Platinum speakers is bonus. Okay? I want to show you some amazing examples of people who can give you hope and inspiration. Here are some more results. I started earning 40 lakhs per month after joining Platinum. Went from 1,000 rupees in my bank account to now having 10 crores. Improved my relationship with my wife, achieved a 400% return on my investment, and I have now healed 5,000 students. This is Vipin, and he's become an amazingly successful case study for us. Look at what he says in the second point. Started with 1,000 rupees in his bank account and got 10 crores today. These are the kind of results that's possible in your life. This is Harshil. No, this is, there's a wrong picture there. That's Romy. I already told you Romy's example. Beshu's example, I already told you. This is Sandhya. Made 30 lakhs after joining Platinum. Went from 20,000 rupees per month to now 2 lakh rupees per month. Went from an unhealthy life to 100% healed, went from struggling to becoming a successful healer, and went from becoming dependent in her life on her husband to being 100% independent today. Her income is more than her husband's income today. This is Deepak. Attracted his dream job after joining Platinum, went from struggling to a happy married life, went from struggling to a dream job, went from financial struggle to financial freedom, went from overweight to becoming a health coach himself because he created his Platinum standards in health. This is Yamini. Achieved 100% growth after joining Platinum, went from ordinary health to extraordinary fitness levels, went from low income to rupees 1 lakh rupees per month, and went from struggling to happy relationships, went from 1 to 3 sources of income, and all of this within 1 year. This is Rita. I already told you about Rita earlier, so I'll not read her results again. This is Dipanshu. Become financially free within 3 months, he says. Relationship score went from 3 to 8 with spouse as well as kids. Recovered paralytic hand within 1 month with law of attraction techniques. Started my own life coaching business today. This is Mohit and Nishi. Started a business in America and got 77% profit. Healed himself and uplifted his health standards. Became an entrepreneur and started a real estate business in America. Think. I can just go on and on and on and on with these results. So click on the link quickly. Join now. If you're joining in full, use the first link, miteshkhatri.com/full. On the same link, you can also use an EMI option if you have the right credit card. Click on that the way I showed you earlier. Check it out if your credit card is available over there. Second option is pay by minimum, making a block amount of 15,000 rupees right now. Balance fees can be paid within 7 days. The reason we give this access is a lot of people ask me that their UPI or their bank account has a limit of removing 1 lakh rupees in 1 day. So can they pay within 7 days? And I'm saying yes, but for that you have to block your deal now by paying a minimum amount of 15,000 rupees. Now, I think I've answered all the questions here. So I'm going to play a small video for you of testimonials of some of the students. I showed you their pictures right now. The reason I'm showing you this video right now is you get proof. These pictures are not simply made by me. These are real people who got real results of platinum standards. Here we go.
I started from 1,000 rupees in my COVID time and now I made 10 crore rupees by becoming a platinum member. This is not 100 times, 400 times ROI. I'm earning 40 lakhs per month by becoming a law of attraction coach, life coach and webinar selling coach.
Wow. Accountant, I have manifested my job. It was really not difficult, but it was really hard to get minimum pay. I was earning 54 lakh in Canada and now I started with 18 lakh. So I was getting this thing that, okay, I can only get 18 lakh, but I wrote in the chart paper that I want 36 lakh. So you know what? I got a job in Big Four. It's really hard to get a job in Big Four. With 27 lakh annum my salary, 10% will be bonus, and 6 lakh my brother is working with the Big Four, so he will get referral. So total 36 lakh.
My relationship with my dad has improved, sir. We were not talking for past 23 years. And I just don't know, sir. Everything is so beautifully changing in the past 3 months. I just can't tell you.
I got my life back. I met with an accident in Mumbai train. I was almost under the track. The one biggest result is I cleared my 60 lakhs loan in this 1 year. Housing. What? I don't know. So
this is crazy.
Yeah, because there was one property dispute which was happening for 30-40 years. It got solved, and we have used that money to clear that. That is one thing. And I'm living in Mumbai and wanting to go back to my family to Bangalore. So I got, you will not believe, last week 3 offers, one in Chennai, one in Bangalore, and one more offer I got.
Wow.
So I am on the way back to Bangalore.
The property I sold, I got 2.3 crores of profit, which has been stuck almost like 6 months. I was trying to sell. I closed all my loans. I became a debt free. I became financially free. I quit my job. And I became a full-time coaching after 22 years of IT. And the best part is my company has given me a 3 months advance salary and asked me to leave before. So that means I got more than 30 lakhs. Visiting USA with a family trip. I'm going this week, this Thursday, for a 7-week trip. With managing around 5 to 6 CR as an investment fund. It has grown to 8 CR. We got a 2 crore worth of investors into our investment. Through life coaching, I made so far 1 lakh. I'm currently serving 4 clients. And even that experience is amazing. And I launched one book, 7 Habits of Holistic Health. And then my stocks investments has grown 35 lakhs in last 6 months. And also I got a stuck money from one of my property, 7 lakh rupees.
I joined Platinum 4 months or 5 months ago. And when I joined, I was literally suicidal. I didn't have a job. My husband left me, filed for divorce, and now I'm happily divorced. I have a great job, and I have a new boyfriend.
Okay, this is cool.
So it's just things are just working out, and I feel like so excited and so looking forward to the future.
From past 10 years, I've been looking for my singing performances. 29th in Chicago, I'm doing singing concert and my performance is there. All all office members were very happy for me and they offer me acting. One more show coming up and you are my heroine. And I was like, yes. Many success from depression to here.
I applied for the visa and I wrote the manifestation. And when I applied, when I gave my passport, next day morning, I received the email. Your passport is issued. Sent back. You can collect it. And I had some profit in mind. And first week, 95% profit achieved. Second week, 250% profit achieved.
Amazing.
I saved my marriage. I've decided to go for a divorce. One call, and last 6 weeks, I'm now in platinum for 6 weeks. It has changed my frequency for everything.
And I was about to get laid off in 2 weeks. I only had 2 weeks to find a project or I would just lose my job. So I did the FTBA. Yeah. So I did the FTBA. And then in 2 weeks, I had a job. I was able to save my job because of that.
Amazing.
The reason actually I had joined Platinum in January is last week I've been going through breakup and there was the situation that happened that I happened to I talked with my partner and then I actually threw him out of the house that time and I joined Platinum. Yesterday he called and he came home yesterday.
Okay, that's nice.
All sorted.
All
sorted. All good, all sorted. He's at home. All relationship, health, money, career, all sorted.
I was down with COVID and I was in the quarantine. And that was the time I got to know from my partners that, I was cheated and, there was a fraud happened and, we were in a debt and all the money was stuck. I want to commit suicide. And what universe did, what magic did, what you did, the manager was just ready to help and the 10 lakh rupee was into the account. First month we had made 50,000 rupees in sales.
We would have crossed, I think we would have crossed about 2 crore from
revenue.
In the last
Total revenue in 3 years?
When I was really going through my worst phase in my life, no family, no spouse, living alone, no job, and going through the cancer, no income, nothing was there. I'm miraculously cured from cancer only because of you. After coming out of cancer, following these, I was able to attract a fantastic job. Yeah, no income for one whole year. At the end of the year, I got a job in London. And the next year, actually, my brother and we had a lot of issues with my India family and all that. Somehow, I got connected to them, and today we are the strongest family bonds that I can say.
I was at 5 lakhs, 4 lakhs kind of a thing before joining Platinum. Now I see attracting gold members into my community. I'd manifested 15 lakhs. I'm really happy. Thank you so much. And I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to teach, I want to earn. All of these, what age is not at all a reason for me to go back.
So yesterday I closed a business of 25 lakhs yesterday.
In one day? Wow. Amazing. Congratulations.
I got my life back. I met with an accident in Mumbai train. I was almost under the track. The one biggest result is I cleared my 60 lakhs loan in this 1 year. Housing. What? I don't know. So
this is crazy.
Yeah, because there was one property dispute which was happening for 30-40 years. It got solved and we have used that money to clear that. That is one thing. And I'm living in Mumbai and wanting to go back to my family to Bangalore. So I got, you will not believe, last week 3 offers, one in Chennai, one in Bangalore, and one more offer I got.
Wow.
So I am on the way back to Bangalore.
The property I sold, I got 2.3 crores of profit.
Wow.
Which has been stuck almost like 6 months. I was trying to sell. I closed all my loans. I became a debt free. I became financially free. I quit my job and I became a full-time coaching after 22 years of IT. And the best part is my company has given me a 3 months advance salary and asked me to leave before. So that means I got more than 30 lakh visiting USA with a family trip. I'm going this week, this Thursday, for a 7 week trip with managing around 5 to 6 CR as a investment fund. It has grown to 8 CR. We got a 2 crore worth of investors into our investment. Through life coaching, I made so far 1 lakh. I'm currently serving 4 clients, and even that experience is amazing. And I launched one book, 7 Habits of Holistic Health. And then my stocks investments has grown 35 lakhs in last 6 months. And also I got a stuck money from one of my property, 7 lakh
I
rupees.
joined Platinum 4 months or 5 months ago, and when I joined, I was literally suicidal. I didn't have a job. My husband left me, filed for divorce, and now I'm happily divorced. I have a great job, and I have a new boyfriend.
This is cool.
So it's just things are just working out, and I feel like so excited and so looking forward to the future.
From past 10 years, I've been looking for my singing performances. 29th in Chicago, I'm doing singing concert and my performance is there. All all office members were very happy for me and they offer me acting. One more show coming up and you are my heroine. And I was like, yes. Many success from depression to here.
I applied for the visa and I wrote the manifestation. And when I applied, when I gave my passport, next day morning, I received the email. Your passport is issued. Sent back. You can collect it. And I had some profit in mind. And first week, 95% profit achieved. Second week, 250% profit achieved.
Amazing.
I saved my marriage. I've decided to go for a divorce. One call, and last 6 weeks, I'm now in Platinum for 6 weeks. It has changed my frequency for everything.
And I was about to get laid off in 2 weeks. I only had 2 weeks to find a project or I would just lose my job. So I did the FTBA. Yeah. So I did the FTBA, and then in 2 weeks I had a job. I was able to save my job because of that.
Amazing.
The reason actually I had joined Platinum in January is last week I've been going through breakup, and there was the situation that happened that I happened to.
I remember.
I talked with my partner, and then I actually threw him out of the house that time, and I joined Platinum. Yesterday he called and he came home yesterday.
Okay, that's nice.
All sorted.
All sorted.
All good, all sorted. He's at home. All relationship, health, money, career, all sorted.
I was down with COVID and I was in the quarantine. And that was the time I got to know from my partners that, I was cheated and, there was a fraud happened and, we were in a debt and all the money was stuck. I want to commit suicide. And what universe did, what magic did, what you did, the manager was just ready to help and the 10 lakh rupee was into the account. First month we made
10 years की success एक साल में तो वो health wise I have already achieved.
I think after joining Platinum, the things have become quite focused now. Now I know where I should focus my energies. Earlier it used to be I will try this, I will try that, I will try that, and I will try for 15 days. Okay, it is not working out. Now I know that this is the place where, or this is the method, or this is the area in which I have to focus in order to improve upon. If I have to define it in one word, then I have got the clarity.
So it is the best investment you will ever do in your life. Very much one blessed decision of my life taking the Platinum membership.
फ्रीक्वेंसी है ना वो बहुत अच्छी हो गई है और पैसे तो अपने सारी तरफ से अट्रैक्ट करती हूँ.
And I think investing in Platinum is one of the finest decisions I have made in my life.
Like we always had a lot of stress and all, everything. But during these days, the stress has gone already, completely gone. Trust me.
मैं 3 बार सुसाइड अटेम्प्ट किया था एंड मैं ऐसा समझती हूँ कि अपना ही डिप्रेशन अपने सामने आता है. तो मेरे साथ बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट भी जुड़े जो लोग कहते हैं कि मैं सुसाइड करने चाह रहा हूँ. तो मुझे लगता है 4-5 स्टूडेंट ऐसे हैं जिसको मैंने सुसाइड से बचाया. सो दे आर स्टिल विथ मी. सो ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ मितेश सर. Last time my
realization that love can come from anywhere. While I was always being dependent on my parents, my wife, my kids, I thought love could only come from them, but it's not that. I have a big family here who can love me back without any conditions.
I upgraded my frequency and अब मेरा focus पूरा focus हूँ मैं मुझे करना क्या है life में. And
I don't know whether, and ever since I've joined Platinum, I have attracted a lot of things that I couldn't attract in a long time. With my calendar, and I've reached my 6 digits, which is perfect in dollars, which is good in New Zealand dollars, and it's amazing. And I've changed my life, my son's life.
Within 4 months, yes, I have earned now multiple sources of income. I have passive income, and I'm so grateful to him every day, because every time we attend, his session, there's some new energy that comes up, and it definitely raises your frequency. So
I was struggling with my relationship, with my career, everything. And when I joined Platinum, my relationships are back on track. Also, my career is back on track. In 3 months, I was able to leave my job, and in the 4th month, I started earning 1 lakh per month. And I feel like I have achieved all my goals in this year, only because of Mitesh sir and this Platinum membership. Thank you so much.
Actually सोचा भी नहीं था कि वो जो 10 साल की सक्सेस है वो 1 साल में पॉसिबल हो पाएगा. That is actually 1 साल से पहले ही हो गया. Actually that's the thing.
In just 1 month, or I have completely changed my life. It's a 360-degree change.
So I started with the Platinum. और सर एक अनएक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट की बात करूँ तो सर जो चीज 1 साल पहले 10 महीने पहले मुझे पता भी नहीं थी और उसकी आज कोचिंग में कर रहा हूँ.
To me, I have made almost 4 lakh rupees in just 2 months, and I am just getting money from all areas of, I don't know, it's known and unknown sources. The money is coming. That
मेरा बेस्ट डिसीजन ऑफ लाइफ जो था ना, वो प्लैटिनम ज्वाइन करने का था. प्लैटिनम ज्वाइन करने के बाद जो एफर्मेशंस मैं रोज करती हूँ, आई रियली मेरा पूरा दिन अच्छा गुजर रहा है. I feel that everybody should join this, क्योंकि ये लाइफ चेंजिंग एक्सपीरियंस है. और मैं सोच रही हूँ कि मैंने पहले क्यों नहीं किया. Why did I delay so much?
सर मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ प्लैटिनम एक वर्ड में अगर कहें तो इट्स पैसा वसूल.
Like within 1 week, first week, I recovered my all fees for the Platinum, which was very great.
Day 1 itself, my emotional percentage was 90-10.
90 negative, I remember. 10
90 negative 10. 10 was positive. Today, I could say that I don't even need to track that. I feel completely happy. I would say it is 100% my positive energy. So that's all, sir. You have improved our frequency in the fast track pace. So thank you so much for it.
Thank you. All right. How many of you loved listening to these testimonials and the smiles that were there on their face and the happiness that you could see on their face because of the kind of results they got? And how many of you also got hope that if they can do it, you can do it? I know that some of you have joined today. Congratulations. Welcome to the Platinum family. But I also know some of you are not able to join today because of financial reasons, and I understand that. I want you to write this affirmation down. I am already a Platinum member with IMK, with Indu and Mitesh Khatri, and I'm already living life Platinum standards. I have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. Write this affirmation, put it on your vision board, and believe me, the universe will show you the right way to join and the right way to achieve these standards and this success in 1 year. How? I don't know. But I know one thing, I trust the universe. And if you trust the universe, you will also get that result. Maybe you'll get through me, maybe you'll get through somebody else, I don't know. But it's possible that you will get these results. So use this affirmation. I am already a Platinum member with IMK, Indu and Mitesh Khatri, and already living life Platinum standards. I have already achieved 10 years of success in 1 year. With that, before I close, some of you gave me a question in my private chat that, isn't this expensive? Okay, first of all, I think I've been able to show so much value of 1.46 crores. Compared to that, I strongly believe the fees is very small. We invest so much money in things which creates losses. You can't even imagine holidays, unnecessary expenses, Swiggy and Zomato. If you count your food expenses for the last 4 years, you'll easily say it's about 2 to 3 lakhs. Instead of doing that, do you think this is expensive? But let me show you a simple table that my team made to prove the ROI. So here's an example of that. If you invested 4 lakhs today and you were calculating your return on investment, let's see how much your life changes in different areas of life. Example, Fixed deposits. If you invested in fixed deposits, you'll get about 7% per annum. But your life remains the same, right? Nothing changes with that fixed deposit. Stocks and mutual fund, 15% returns. Life remains the same. Car, if you buy a car, it depreciates the first year. The money doesn't go up, the money goes down. Life remains the same. Jewelry. 18% you will definitely grow in jewelry because gold is increasing. But you already have some money in your jewelry in your bank account, in your lockers, in your house. Life remains the same. Jewelry doesn't change anything in your life. Train the trainer programs that you do outside. Extremely expensive programs. They don't do any support. They don't give any content. Here in Train the Trainer programs, you get ready-made coaching business. You can take the model, start applying. In first week, you can start making money. Out there in the trainer programs, mostly I have seen life doesn't change. Holidays in the next 2 years. 2 years. I'm saying in the next 2 years. If you calculate the holidays that you will have and the money that you will spend on holidays, it's going to be definitely more than 4 lakhs. But that money will be spent. It will never come back. There is no ROI on that. And life remains the same. Or start a business. You might get a 20% profit every year on 4 lakhs. Life remains the same. Marriage expenses, I don't know. Different people spend different amount of money on marriage. But imagine if you don't have the life skills, life either is the same or gets worse after marriage. If you invest in platinum today, 10 years of success in 1 year, and a completely new HRCM, and an entire platinum family to live with you for the rest of your life. I think it's a great deal. So this is the final offer. Make sure, take advantage of it now because we are increasing the fees to platinum at 6 lakhs in a few days. Once that happens, it will never go back. Take advantage now. If you're making the balance payment by tomorrow night maximum, the fees remains at 384. If you make the balance payment after tomorrow, the fees will go back to 4 lakhs. So remember, this special price is only when you're joining within the next 24 hours. So take advantage, click on that link, and I will see you on the other side. Let's live life platinum standards because nothing less than that is acceptable. Okay? See you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.